medial fibers into the opposite hemisphere, lateral fibers of the optic nerve stay in the same hemisphere, go through this area here, which is the crossover point, or the optic chiasm, and form a new structure called the optic tract. And the optic tract is different from the optic nerve, right? Because it has half different fibers from one hemisphere to the other. So the optic tract is a whole new bunch of neurons that come out of the left eye and go to the right hemisphere, come out of the right eye and go to the left hemisphere in the optic tract. These nerve fibers from the optic tract, remember these are neurons now synapsing with each other, synapse back into the thalamus. Leaving the thalamus, we have no crossover. Remember, the thalamus, when we looked at the brain, was the great relay station, right? The great relay station from the lower parts of the brain getting to the upper areas of the brain. So the thalamus is the relay station. Fibers coming out of the thalamus form the optic radiation. And the optic radiation goes into the cerebrum. Remember, the cerebrum has what? 3 layers, right? It has the basal nuclei. In the innermost part of the cerebrum, it has the cerebral white matter. And then finally, what's the outermost layer?
Cortex.
Cerebral cortex. Talking about is a visual perception area of the cerebral cortex in the occipital lobe. And the occipital lobe is the bone, the occipital bone is the bone in the back of your cranium. Okay. Temporal bones on the side, parietal bone on top, frontal bone in the center. We will study the skeletal system. We haven't had it yet. Normally when we teach the nervous system, we've already had the skeletal system.